It's always a pleasure to listen to your seniors speak, but after Lavanya going in such details, it's difficult to add on to all the specialities of my program. But I thought over the next 30-40 seconds, let me tell you how the program transformed me as I walked in. Primarily, I am from Bombay. I had 18 months of work ex in an IT company. And before the course started also, I was pretty clear I was going to do my career in IT business development. An MBA program when it's being evaluated, we often at this stage in your lives you'll be thinking, okay, I have to do finance, let me see how the teaching is, what's the job placement. I was going through the same thinking rationale. But after 2 years I realized that the program gave me much more than that. It gave me a chance to do a complete U-turn in so many ways. Being from Bombay, we are used to small spaces. So the first time I came to the gate and saw this roughly 600-acre campus, I was not confident of walking in. 2.5 kilometers and you're still not seen your hostel. So that's the first time your mind starts expanding a bit. Trust me, the first couple of weeks rushing to classes also was kind of dangerous because you took one wrong turn, you're in a whole different zone, and then getting back is a problem. And in IIT, punctuality is taken very seriously. So that was the first time in which your dimensions increase. After my summer project, which was in US technologies, it was a completely IT dominated project, and the feedback I got from my mentor there was that if you're going to do business development, everything else is in place, but try and add a bit of finance in it because any business proposal would need finance. So I thought, okay, let me dedicate the next 6 months in taking finance electives. Today when I look back, I see that it was so simple for me to integrate into a financial course. A majority of my electives are finance. In fact, except for one marketing course, I took all finance electives. I did not find any friction with the professor or with my colleagues because that culture was not there in the program that we specialize in something. And whereas specializing in a particular thing can give you a lot of direction, it also cuts down on your options. I took the 6 electives in finance. On day 1, I got picked up by Kotak Mahindra Bank, which I thought I'll be there for a year or two. I mean, after all, I'm an IT guy with a business development focus and all. But why would I need finance? But it's been 5 years now, I've still been with the bank, and I'm in a job which kind of simultaneously involves all the courses that I've taken. There is HR, there is finance, there is marketing. Sadly, no IT. But that's the U-turn that the course gave me. And you'll see that this concept of a U-turn, for lack of another word, is always reinforced. A great part of the learning that we have in an MBA program happens outside the classroom. I was part of a very diverse batch. There were North Indian students, South Indian students, people with work ex, freshers, and everyone had an opinion. I'm not sure how the selection committee works, but everyone thought that they wanted to contribute. And because of all those contributions, we realized that so much of what we were thinking were all wrong or tested. But what little was left after the conversation was really gold. It was priceless. And by having these conversations and activities, for which there is a very active platform, you start developing bonds. And today, apart from all the MBA education that we took back from a course, which any student would take, we go back with a very strong alumni network. Friendships forged, relationships that are countable. Once you go out in the real world, it means a lot if you can pick up the phone and speak to someone and is willing to do you a favor, either by sharing a view or soundboard giving you a contact. That really helped. At least in my line of business, it is priceless. And the amount of vulnerability I felt while entering the campus, I can confidently say that when I was moving out of the campus, it was all replaced by a sense of loss. That I could not continue this kind of lifestyle. But I was going back with almost as being part of a pseudo family. Another terms of value is, when you're coming in, you're all individuals. But when you're going out, be rest assured that there's an IIT stamp on you. And this you need to take very seriously. The IIT label means everyone looking at you will expect you to be very strong in quant. I spent the last 5 years explaining to people that I'm an MBA student, marketing. As a marketing guy, I'm supposed to be savvy with words. Quant should not be a strong point, but it doesn't mind. If you're from IIT, people look at you with that expectation, and in turn, you also fulfill the same. There is an inherent discipline that comes in. And all in all, you stand for a benchmark of excellence. I don't think I should go on and let out the suspense on the course. There's been a lot of talk about it. But I would just say that these are some of the unique things that I got from the course. The concept of a U-turn and a lasting sense of relation.